Hey, what's going on, everybody? Indie Pride here from Milk and Cookies Total War, and I want to start this video off by again saying thank you. It has been a hell of a run since Total War Warhammer released, and especially over the last 2 months, the channel has exploded in a way that I just did not see coming, and I am very, very grateful for that. Milk and Cookies Total War is now up to 24,000 subscribers, which is incredible. It's mind-blowing, and we're literally getting into the realm of filling entire stadiums with the amount of people that watch these videos. And I think the community we built here is a pretty special one, even if it is mostly based on our shared interest in Total War and Warhammer, and I have really enjoyed creating content for you guys over these long years. It has been a lot of fun. So again, thank you very much for your continued support. Every time you like or comment on one of my videos, it really does mean a lot to me, not bullshitting. I read every single comment and try my best to respond to them as well, even if there is the occasional comment that pisses me off. I try to keep it level-headed, gotta take the good with the bad, but we really do have a very friendly and helpful community here, which is awesome. It's more than I could ask for. So there are a couple of reasons I'm making this video today. I wanted to update you a little bit on my current situation and make an announcement. So first things first, I have created a Patreon account. I have sold my soul. I honestly haven't been content with the Lamborghini Aventador and the 5-bedroom mansion in Miami I just purchased. I'm looking to upgrade substantially because only Bretonian peasants drive Lambos, and Beverly Hills is honestly just a much better real estate location than South Beach. No, but for real, I've gotten some questions from people asking where they could donate, so here it is. It's something I should have done a while ago, but I'll be honest, I've been a little bit hesitant and kept putting it off because it really marks a crossroads for this channel. I had really wanted my YouTube ad revenue to support me on its own without outside help from anything else. I wanted to be able to do the simple stuff in life, pay for my rent, pay for my groceries, just pay the basic bills, and have a little bit left over for entertainment on the side. But at this point, unfortunately, it's clear that's not going to happen with YouTube ad revenue alone. Even with the rampant success I've had since November, and make no mistake, the channel has blown up since November. I've had tons of 30, 40, 50, even 100,000 view videos going up. The income I'm making just isn't sustainable, and that's fine. It's not that surprising. Total War is a niche community, and I feel like my videos have carved out a nice little corner of that market. I certainly feel like my channel has something unique to offer, in that I have a lot of Total War and Warhammer experience, and I like to think of myself as a pretty decent commentator, but that doesn't change the fact that Total War and Warhammer don't have the mass market appeal of an all-encompassing gaming channel or even another game series like Battlefield. So my agenda with creating this Patreon is to hopefully make this whole enterprise a bit more sustainable. If you really enjoy my content and really feel like sending money my way and supporting the channel is something you'd like to do, then this will give you the outlet to do that. This money would go towards paying rent, paying groceries, and also help me reinvest back in the channel, maybe upgrade some software and hardware I've been putting off for a while, like having more robust editing software that can also render in 1440p, so I can get higher quality and bitrate on my YouTube uploads, or even simply having some extra cash to purchase Warhammer novels and army books or historical books that could help me make my videos better and include that lore that you guys seem to very much love in my Warhammer videos. Those kind of things would be really nice and help me reinvest back into the channel. I do want to be clear though, if you are commenting on and liking my videos, you are doing more than enough to support me and my channel, and I really do appreciate it. I don't expect anybody to give me their hard-earned money. It isn't required, it isn't necessary, and I fully understand that I am an easily replaceable commodity. There are thousands upon thousands of fantastic YouTube content creators and other sources of entertainment you can easily turn to, and there are a bunch of great Total War YouTubers as well. This Patreon is for those of you who really like what I do, really want to see me create more and better videos moving forward, and have the financial means and desire to help out. If you don't fit into that category, it's not a problem whatsoever. Just continue watching and commenting. I appreciate your support nonetheless. Let me also say, this channel isn't going to be disappearing anytime soon. Even if I get $0 a month from this campaign, I will still be creating YouTube content. I will still be creating the YouTube videos that made you subscribe in the first place, and I will still be trying my hardest every single time I get behind that mic to be educational and entertaining. I like doing this. It feels good to create something that people enjoy and that a lot of people watch, and this is something that just differentiates me from the crowd. It's something that I've really grown attached to over the years. But I will gradually have to start scaling it back a bit if the money situation doesn't get sorted out soon, because I'll have to go back to the job search and working in the real world instead of using YouTube revenue as my main source of income, which again is perfectly fine. I've worked in the real world before. I could do so again, no problem. But my passion and desire to make this work was the impetus for taking this leap of faith in the first place in trying to make YouTube my job. And I feel no shame about it whatsoever. I'm really proud of what I built here, and I'm glad you all have been with me along the way. The really cool thing about crowdfunding is that if every single person who really enjoyed my videos donated $1 a month, I would be able to do this for the rest of my life. But there's also a 0% chance of that happening, and I would never expect it to. But it is on me to make it a little bit more appealing for people to donate. So if you are interested in donating to the channel, I am very open to suggestions for goals and rewards, both in terms of individual donations and overall goals for the campaign. And everything currently on the page is completely open for discussion. Nothing is set in stone. But for right now, my starting goal is $500 a month. And if that happens, I will for sure do another subscriber tournament like the one I did for Rome 2, but this time for Total War Warhammer. Might be a lot of fun to get something like that set up around the time Bretonia officially releases maybe, and bring the community together for a competitive tournament. I think that could be a lot of fun. But again, that is completely open for discussion. If you think the goals and rewards on my Patreon page right now are absolute garbage, and they might be, please let me know so I can think about changing them around. If no one suggests changes, I won't know if anything should change. Currently, the top donation of $100 will give you the chance to tell me what my next big video project should be. If you want a Warhammer lore video about the Ogre Kingdoms, for example, that would become my next project if you donated, and that's what you wanted me to create. Other rewards for smaller donations include private lessons on getting better at Total War Warhammer for newer players, your name appearing in a thank you at the end of lore videos, that kind of stuff. But again, it's all completely open for discussion. I very much welcome you guys if you have any ideas on the topic. Speaking of lore videos, I'd like to start creating more of them with higher frequency, and I do have some lined up and begun work on a few of them, but they are very time consuming to create, as you might imagine, and the more successful this Patreon campaign is, the more time I will have to work on videos like that, and less time I will need to commit towards ramping up my ongoing job search. With the ultimate goal, of course, being a continuation of YouTube as my full-time career, if and only if I can get to a point where it's financially feasible. So again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for making this an awesome community and supporting me and my content. It is really very much appreciated. And if you have any suggestions or ideas for the channel going forward, I am all ears. And if this Patreon campaign doesn't end up working out, that is completely okay. You'll still be seeing me around. So have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you again in the next video.